let me know when you're done.
Okay.
Is there a reason why in this paragraph, which is the 5th paragraph down from the top of this second page of this exhibit, what exhibit number is it?
It's 32.
32. You didn't mention anything about insulin?
Well, if you notice, I said including. There's no specific reason that I didn't mention it, but I said a program including and said it more than once.
Well, but you also, the including was also vitamins and other things that you had provided.
Correct.
Is it your testimony that when you use the word including here, you meant to also include insulin?
I didn't mean or not mean to include anything. I talked about what I talked about and said that those drugs were included.
But you said his regimen. If insulin were a part of his regimen, wouldn't that have been very important also?
Not necessarily.
Okay. But it was illegal.
Yes, it was illegal.
And you didn't think to mention it in an article that was published in January of 2009, right?
I think this statement provides quite a few of the details, not all, but a significant amount.
By the way, you discuss Shane Mosley's grand jury testimony in this article. Had Shane Mosley's grand jury testimony been released to the public by January of 2009?
Yes, it had.
Okay. Let's go to the...
This is 33.
Thank you.
Now, if you look down, this is an article. Do you remember being? You've spoken to Lance Pugmire, a reporter with the LA Times.
Sorry, Lance. Last
Pugmire, P-U-G-M-I-R-E, a reporter with the LA Times.
Yes, I have spoken with Lance.
Did you ever tell Lance Pugmire that you, in April of 2008, that you had access to Mosley's doping calendars and lab reports?
I don't recall.
Did you have access to them?
I've always had access to them.
Were they ever covered by the protective order?
I don't think I can answer that question.
Because of the terms of the protective order?
I'm just not certain, so I think it's best that I don't answer.
Well, wait a minute. As I understand it, the only thing that is under seal is the protective order itself. Everything that else that was sealed is unsealed, right, Mr. Conte?
That's my understanding.
All right. So my question is, was there a time where, just like we know the Bonds grand jury testimony is no longer sealed, was there a time when the Mosley calendars and drug tests were sealed and then subsequently unsealed?
I'm not sure about that. I would think, once again, I'm not sure how to answer that, Tom. I don't know what to tell you. By answering it, it reveals what's in the protective order. So I don't...
What's the date of the protective order? You know, why don't we take lunch and see if you can get Nedro on the phone and find out what the story is. I know he was supposed to call us back on Friday. So Why don't you call Nedro, and we'll take a break for an hour for lunch, because I'll finish up, and let's find out whether there's anything here on some sort of protective order so we can find the answer to it. All right?
Mr. Rice, can I get a copy?
The time is 12:49 p.m. on October 26, 2009.
right.
And this completes tape number 2.